Hello, hello, Guardians. Sorry about that. Thank you, Cheerios, for letting me know. I look at that thing and think, oh, it looks okay, and then I don't realize, I'm frozen. But you guys really didn't miss anything. We basically took out one of those little Scorpius devices, and we're back in it. Wow, Necrochasm for the win! Eat on that! Eat on that! Thank you, Chad. Coleman, how are you, buddy? It is good to see you. Thank you guys for hanging with me. I had a frozen screen. Frozen. Coleman, what are you doing? I am practicing, Coleman, with Necrochasm. I'm wearing some of the armor. I did change over to an exotic, but I'm going to be playing also with Fang of Ur-Oot. Fang of Ur-Oot. These are from the raid, Crota's End. We had a really good time. A lot of people hanging out in a challenging, totally reworked raid. And we enjoyed it. Yeah, the lanterns took too long. We spent way too many hours in the lanterns. But what do you do? What do you do? You just have to play it till you learn how to get it done. And eventually, we did get the lanterns completed. I know you guys have seen videos. Yeah. Now look, okay, here it is. There are people that are definitely super skilled. I learn as I go, and I struggle. I struggle. I hope somebody carries one of these over. Punch them out. Get out of here. I wished my healing nade would kind of like give them a little bit of a stun. Now, please let somebody have one of these to carry over. No, I lost mine. One of my teammates has one. Please, teammate. Bust one of the boopers. Oh, that guy knew what to do. That guy knew what to do. Brad, I'm in it today with Necrochasm, and I'm going to be using the Oot. The Oot. Maybe. Scout rifle after I have some fun with a Necrochasm. Because Necrochasm is fun. It's just that kind of gun. I don't want to fall off the bridge. I know there's a shortcut. I need to learn it. Learn the shortcut, Ransom. But then I would give up all this goodness. Whee! I thought I was going to fall off. Go, Necrochasm, go! Woo! I feel like this gun is on fire. After this, Guardians, I'll read, what it does. Get out of here, Taken. We don't need you around here no more. Your day is done. Crota is done again. Oryx is at the bottom of the methane sea. And we're done with you bunch.
Investing in the space they're found in. If we'd waited any longer, this would have been much worse. Yeah. I don't even want to think about that.
Well, believe me, Nimbus, you don't think about it. You sit up there on your tower on your little skateboard and you don't think about it. Speakeasy Bob. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic, Vanguards. It is fantastic. I looked at you on there last night and thought, oh, I need to invite Vanguards, but you were playing with somebody else right after that. But we did get the gun to, to drop automatically. We didn't have to do any of the, going for the catalyst or anything like that. All right, somebody take one of these. Oh, Speakeasy Bob was absolutely phenomenal in the raid. Speakeasy Bob, have you been playing with Necrochasm? You need to join Tectonic and I, and, we're just doing Plano strikes to have some fun. We got to relax today after, 2.5 days of grinding that raid. Eat on that. Now, I know she's going to pop right here on top of me. It's what she does. It's who she is. Get out of here, old girl. And she's immune. Woo, I got one. I got the precision hit. Oh, Necrochasm, just spit at him. Just spit at him, Necrochasm. Throw it down for the team. All right, where's it at? I stood there. I know what I did wrong. I stood there having too much fun with the almond. Oh, Vanguards. Yeah, I'll come and hang out later, buddy. I'd love to see you. Woo! Bash them and thrash them. Get out of here. Stop moving. Can't you see I'm trying to take you down? Turn around and face me. Alright, let's get some of those. Luckily, this thing has a huge reach. And if you stay up high enough, you can get the top of her head. Her shields don't matter. Oh, and now I go super. Chest. Chest. Big shout out to Tectonic. How did I do? I probably didn't kill as many as... Oh, wow. Tectonic. Tectonic. You're fancy. You are fancy. You're Vogue worthy, buddy. You are Vogue worthy. I'm loving Tectonic's look. I'm loving it. Speakeasy Bob, do you want to go in with us? Are you at work? Are you at play? Let's get to orbit and find out if Speakeasy Bob's with us. I know he's got Necrochasm, and I would like to take him through. He's not here. Let's get Brad. Brad might be able to go through. Soupy is here. Hello, Soupy. We could do a Gambit run. I still need everything from Gambit, and it's double XP or XP plus. Big Nut, yes, buddy. Big Nut, can you hear me? We can go in. We've got 4. Big, hello, hello. We need to go in and do some gambits. We got 4 people here. Let's do some gambits, and we could do mayhem because I'm still after the gun and mayhem. Now let's take a look at Big. I'm going to confess I checked up on Big several times over the weekend. I know we had a very busy weekend, and I was concerned if he was going to be in the raid. But I was thrilled when I saw him equip Necrochasm, and I think Big got the hand cannon. I think you got the hand cannon.
Yeah, I just didn't have enough time this weekend. I didn't get on until like 11 a.m. on Saturday, 11 p.m. on Saturday.
Oh, Big, I was watching for you, buddy. I was watching. I told people, that you're in school and you have obligations. I said, but there's no way Big is not going to get in there and do this.
Yeah, no, we didn't finish it.
You didn't finish it?
No.
But well, you have Necrochasm, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know that if you start on contest mode and then you complete it after contest mode, you would still get Necrochasm fully formed. You did not have to go through the whole process of getting that little white, whatever it was called, and then leveling everything up. Because you started contest mode, Necrochasm did drop for you, and then you probably got a lot of the armor as well, right?
I got no armor.
Oh, I got a lot of the armor, and it's good. But I have to say, Big, my favorite are the ornaments off the seasonal gift bar for the Titan. I'm loving it. Now, the Hunter, I made a video, and the Hunter, let's just say it. Let's be direct. The Hunter got beat with the ugly stick on the ornaments off the seasonal gift bar. But having said that, this is everything that I got. I got 3 pieces. I got the head, the gauntlets, and the chest armor. We have been through a couple of times, Big, taking other fire team members. I checked Creeper out. I saw where he had Necrochasm. So you guys must have had a rough go like we did.
Yeah, see what happened is like, usually we have our set team, but 3 of us had other obligations. So they threw together a team at last minute and kind of like screwed them over.
Well, I looked at your team as you guys were running it, and some of the people I did not know. I wondered about it, Big. I wondered about it. I did not live stream, but I was checking in on you, buddy, to make sure you were in there getting it. Because I was actually, here's my hope, and it was totally on, my part. I was hoping that Big's team had broke up and we could get him on my team. So, yours broke up, Big? We got a spot for you, buddy. But, his team, you did complete it. And what did you do? Complete it on Sunday like we did?
We completed it Sunday at 1:30 in the afternoon, right after reset.
Yeah.
Because I literally got on at like 11 at night on Saturday. Didn't know where my team was, and they had me join, and I stayed on for like 3 hours and just passed out. I couldn't do it.
Big, when you get to senior citizen age like me, there comes a point where you're saying, look, I'm going to have dinner. Somebody sat in here so we can get the red box, and Brad was good enough to stay in and we got red boxes. I think I got 2 of them to fall. But you know, you have to eat dinner and you have to sleep at some point. So we did go to bed. Big, I want to ask you this. I'm going to tell, you know, my horror story first. The lanterns were tragically, they messed us up. They were tragically awful. We struggled to get through those things. It was just, you know, we learned the mechanics, you know, you learn those, but that doesn't mean you're going to be successful. It just means you know the mechanics. And those lanterns, you know, we fumbled, we tripped, we stumbled down a hole every chance, you know, that a hole could pop up. There was one in front of us. And that really, I think we spent like 8 hours dealing with the lanterns and trying to get through that area. I mean, this is how desperate I was about it. I thought, can't we just get somebody to strand through here? You know, check on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and see if there's, you know, a cheese. We'll all switch to strand. But at that point, you know, there was nothing. We just had to suffer. And we turned it off late and got back the next day and still had to do those.
Yeah.
What was your team's most difficult challenge in the raid?
Or you?
Oh, was it? She was awful. That's the
Yeah.
big witch you're talking about with all the minor witches.
Yeah. Yeah, I joined at Crota, and we got to Final Stand twice, and then I was just like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like, I was already tired as it was. Like, I already didn't want to get on, but I was like, I'll still try. I just accepted that I didn't have enough time to do it, just because, like, I was busy this weekend.
And Big, it really, the lesson to take away from that, you really do have to play a lot with the teammates and just, you know, practice beforehand. Even in other activities, it helps.
Well, the thing is, like, if our normal team, we usually just get together for, like, the one that we've done the last 3-day ones with.
Right.
Like, we usually just get together, like, the day before. But it's just, like, we just didn't have that team, kind of. We usually don't need to, like, play with each other. We just, like, know how each other play.
But I saw Not Her Love was in there with you guys.
Yeah.
And you and Not Her Love, and I don't know if I don't remember really recognizing, you know, people on your team. But that could have just been me in a rush. Oh man, I'm playing awful. Get Necrochasm out. It's the title of the video today, the stream, Ransom. Get Necrochasm in his face. But, you know, it's a learning process. And then, you know, I read yesterday and I was watching some videos where some of the folks were like, oh, this was so easy. No, it wasn't. No, it was not. What it is there are really gobs of different levels of teams. And there's a lot, you know, of pre-planning and, you know, your loadouts and your weapons. And then this morning, Big, I'm seeing a lot of teams that were successful with Leviathan's Breath. And we never once thought Leviathan's Breath is the way to go.
Yeah.
What did you guys use?
For which part?
Well, for Crota or the Witch.
Lament.
I used Lament. And then I switched over. And what we were successful with, I booped Crota. And then the team just went bat crazy on him. Because that seemed to work best for us. So we did do the boop method. And then the Witch, I don't even remember what we were doing with her. I don't think I booped her. But we finally got her down. And she was she was a challenge, Big. You know, we used Wish Ender to try to pre-locate where all the witches were going to be. To see through the closed off chambers.
Yeah.
And that worked good for us to see everything kind of in advance. And then we stayed in the hallways to get all the minions, because there was a boatload of them.
Yeah, it just the same thing happened when we tried to do multi-glass. It was the same thing. Our team was just they just had other obligations.
Yeah, it happens. Oh, I thought I had my good armor on.
It's like the first day one that like I wanted to do and haven't been able to do just because I didn't have like I just couldn't get on.
Oh man, I should have been paying attention. Yeah, it just happens to folks. And the winning team, was it Elysium that was the winning team?
Yeah, salt.
Yeah. Well, how long did it take them?
5 hours and 15 minutes.
5 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah. Man, I look. They were on it. When you can do that in 5 hours and 15 minutes, that the team was just on it. I mean, I have to give them a shout out and a thumbs up for doing that in such a timely manner because I did read yesterday that in the first 24 hours, like 1,000 had gone through, so it was the numbers were low.
This is people are saying this was like this like second hardest raid after Last Wish contest.
Yeah, I
I mean,
read
Crota
that
had
too.
25 million health.
Yeah, like 12,000 and something had gone through Route of Nightmares, but on this one, there was not a lot of people within 24 hours that had gotten through that. So if you hear people say it wasn't difficult, okay, maybe you're in Clan Elysium and they did that quickly, but for everybody else, it was just really a big challenge. What was the most challenging thing, Big? Do you think it was the mechanics of everything, or was it that
No,
the enemy was just so powerful?
I think it was DPS checks probably,
Yeah,
and doing the mechanics without messing up. Mechanics were easy. It was just doing it without dying.
yeah. I want to give a big shout out to my teammate Brad, who was, one of those pivotal people on the raid team. Brad stuck in there. He hung with us, and he helped decipher all the ups and downs of the raid. Thank you, Brad, for being so fantastic in the raid with us. And it was a joyous celebration when you finally, the witch. I mean, don't you consider her really kind of one of the hardest challenges in the raid? Getting her
Yeah,
and her clan down. I mean, I
which is
feel
sort of.
like she was. I feel like she's like one of Sabathoon's daughters. Who is she? Do we know?
I thought it. Wait, the witch or you?
Yeah, Ute.
That was Oryx's,
That's Oryx's daughter.
I believe.
I'm glad we got rid of her. I am so glad. It was so nice to see her drop. But I did like the improvements because if I remember correctly, on Crota, didn't we all have to use a sword to get him down? And this time we got him down using tractor cannon with just two swords, and then everybody went crazy on him. But it's been so long since I did that in D1. I don't remember how we got him down. I know there was a cheese that came out where you could stand back in the room and get him where you spawn in. Oh, Tectonic, I don't know if I'm up for Spire of the Watcher right now, buddy. It's been a long, tough weekend. As we say back home, it was a long row to hoe. And if you've ever done any hoeing in a big garden, it can be tiring. It can be tiring.
Bring a sword.
But after we finished everything and finally got it beat, Big, we went into mayhem and just had some fun.
Yeah.
But we did not get the competition day. It just we just got exhausted and I got wore out with it. There comes a point where you just say, we'll finish up in the morning, and you do feel better when you come back, don't you, Big?
I mean, yeah, I did want to finish it, but I just knew I wasn't gonna have time, just because
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and
But
are you off today? I mean, how many days do you have off? Are you off for a week for the holiday
today.
season?
just today.
Just today. Well,
Yeah.
will you be able to recruit and be better for school tomorrow?
Yeah, we good. But for final shape, we already have our what's it called? Like, it's 2 weeks after the DLC comes out, so we're ready for that this time.
I did pre-book Final Shape, and I'm excited about the whole thing.
Yeah, our raid team, like everyone, like already, because our one dude couldn't even get on at all because he lives in Australia, but he traveled to America, so he couldn't get on at all.
What happened?
He just traveled to America, so it just landed on that time.
Oh, okay,
It was
all
a
right.
breathing flight and just when it landed.
Ugh, witch up there. Guardians, you've seen my video where I said my most hated enemy in Destiny. It's the witch. And after Crota's end, it definitely, far and away, the witch is like the worst thing that can happen to you in Destiny. Your most hated enemy, Big? Who would be your most hated enemy?
Abomination. I hate those things.
Oh. Yeah, they can
snipe
be
you from literally anywhere.
The scorn.
Swarm
Ugh.
of shields.
Oh, those things are annoying too. Covers
Try
like their
shooting
whole
them.
body.
Tink, 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 tink.
I get tired of hearing the shield sound when I shoot it.
And look who we have here. Woo, she almost got me. She almost got me. Here I am toying around, allowing myself to almost be dead. Get out of here, witch. I mean, I felt like we were, facing Omnigul's mama in there, because I used to
We need to dump
always
back
dread facing the difficult version of Omnigul, and I really felt like, wow, we were. Why? Oh, thank goodness I got that in before the invader. Chat, Guardians, I don't have my sound attuned to be able to hear that invader warning, and if I'm not just watching my screen, and I'm enjoying speaking with Big, so I'm not really focused on my screen. But I rate it. What's your overall rating for the revised?
I like what they did. I like what they did with it. They made the easiest raid in Destiny 1 one of the harder challenge, one of the harder day ones. Destiny 2.
Do you think we'll be seeing a lot of teams get through it like they did with Root of Nightmares?
Like for what? Crota?
Eventually, yeah. Will
probably.
people run it like they run some of the other raids? I mean, is it going to be a favored raid?
Yeah. Just because it's a D1 raid, it's going to be a favorite raid.
For the nostalgia reasons of it all.
Yeah.
I think the swinging lanterns get a lot of people, Big. I think
I
those
like what they did with
things
that.
just swinging through, it's like, man, oh man. Another swinging lantern. And then we made it to one of the final lanterns where there's like multiple swingers coming at you, and I got hit. I could not believe it. And sometimes you could just get close to them and end up dead.
Yeah.
Man, Necrochasm, it's stable, it's good. Big, I am
I don't
loving
like what they did with the
Necrochasm.
Necrochasm Catalyst. The Catalyst is kind of stupid, in my opinion.
I'm just really... Now, wait a minute. The Catalyst, I am working on the Catalyst. We didn't have to do the whole thing, but the Catalyst, I only have 3 Essence of the Oversoul collected.
Yeah, I don't like the catalyst.
What does
All
the
it does is,
catalyst do, Big?
so if you get a kill and then your thrall explosion kills someone, it like, what's it do? Oh gosh, what's it do? I literally know what it does.
Faster reload or something?
Yeah, like makes like faster reload.
Big, good going there. Brad, 57 combatants taken down. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Now, out of all the raids we currently have in Destiny 2, where do you place this new one?
I don't know. I have to do it more.
Give it some thought, and the next time we hang out, let us know where you rank it. I'm gonna say that once you get it done, I feel like it was really good. Am I gonna knock out Vow of the Disciple from my #1 spot? I'm not big. I'm gonna have to give it some thought.
Oh no, I think Val's gonna stay in 1.
I just love Vow of the Disciple. It seems to be paced so well. It's smooth. You have those areas where you can like take a breath, relax a little bit, and then you're going to head back into another, high enemy area, battleground. So I like the setting, the pace of it. The only thing with Vow of the Disciple I would like to be able to bypass a bit is the swamp. I want a portal. Give me a witch portal. Give me something to let me portal over some of that initial. Maybe just go to right before we enter the pyramid, and then I would truly just love Vow of the Disciple.
Yeah.
But I don't like exactly how long that takes. Of course, then people will say, but you lose that hidden chest. Well, maybe you could run backward and get the hidden chest if you really needed it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna back out, Ransom. I'm going outside in like a couple minutes. So I'm
All
gonna let
right,
you know
Big,
before you
thank
get
you so
into
much
this.
for
I'll be
hanging
back,
out with
though,
us.
soon.
Come and hang out when you get rested and you want to play some more. We're here. We're here.
All right, bet. Nice
Thank
talking to
you.
you. See ya.
All right. Guardians, that was a big nut with Clan Indica. He's an absolute fantastic player, and I enjoy being able to call him friend and fellow Guardian. He reached a hand out to me back when times were difficult and me trying to get to the lighthouse and Trials of Osiris. And Big has gone through with me through multiple Grand Masters, through multiple raids. We did the master version of King's Fall. I think he was with me when we did the master version of the Vex one. Whatever that one's called. He's just a phenomenal Guardian. That's what we need in this community. We need phenomenal Guardians, and Big is one of them. Now, I have sent an invite out. Where's Speakeasy Bob? Let's get Speakeasy Bob in here. I sent one to Soupy because we could definitely go into some mayhem. Who else is here? Anybody's welcome to do these with us. Let's get... Oh, Coleman, I am loving this season. Prime Gaming rewards for D2. I think there is Tectonic. I see a lot of people using it. Did you get your other emblem Tectonic for what? Did you watch somebody stream the raid for at least 2 hours and this emblem was available? Oh my gosh, I have not done Vox Obscura. Soupy's working on Vox Obscura. I have not done it. All right, we've got Speakeasy Bob. Thank you for joining with us, Speakeasy Bob. Speakeasy Bob he finished the raid with us, but he was not there for the lantern opening, and therefore he doesn't have the emblem banner just yet. But we're going to get it. We want to go back in with Speakeasy Bob so that he can get that banner. But he has completed the raid. He had to go to work and he missed the lantern lighting, the holes, the darkness, the thrall. What I considered one of the most difficult parts. I mean, I know probably nobody else says that, but it's just so easy to make a mistake. So easy to make a mistake. Thank you, Speakeasy Bob. Thank you to Brad. And thank you to Tectonic for hanging out with me. And our special guest star we had earlier, a Big Nut, Big, with Clan Indica. Thank you, Big, for hanging out. Now, we're going back into Gambit because look at this, Guardians. This is increased Gambit rank. Okay, if you're a fan of Gambit, you love it. If you're not a fan of Gambit, you love it because this will get you... this will get your rank increased and you can get that weapon, you can get the ornament. So if you don't like Gambit, do it when this is going on so you can get that over and done with. I do have the weapon from Savala. I don't have it on me. It's a hand cannon. And we know that hand cannons got buffed. It's phenomenal. I'm using Necrochasm, just playing with it to see how it is. Coleman. I do love Star Wars. I was in line for the original Star Wars in 1977. I think is it number 4 now as it's been redone. But I was there for that one, Star Wars, with Han, Leia, and Luke, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I was very young, and I remember leaving the theater thinking, how did they get all those people in space to film that movie? Like, I thought that they had really gone to space and filmed Star Wars. I was just astounded by it. And, went again. My oldest sister said, get in the car. We're going to see it again. So I am a big fan. Now, the newer things, Coleman, I don't have cable. I'm not a cable person at all. I have Prime and Netflix and hundreds upon hundreds of channels through the TV system, but I don't pay for just normal cable or any of the streaming services outside of Prime and Netflix. So I really haven't had a chance to watch I meant to do that. Now, her explosion will get you, so, do watch out for that. I probably need to put one of the really fun... because I do consider my Arc class with Insurmountable Skull Fort to be just a really fun, super... because I can run around and punch them in the face. Punch them in the face! Oh, man. What happened? Hydra Torchhammer. She got me. I lost 15 motes. But that's all right, because we're here for fun. I mean, we do want to win, but I'm not going to get super carried away with it today. Because, Guardians, there are times where I definitely get carried away. Now, I'm supposed to be using Necrochasm. Use Necrochasm. Because I'm loving this weapon. He got me. I should have switched to a shotgun. Teammates, I'm doing rotten, but I'm having a good time. All right, he's still up. I'm going to get him from afar. All right, he's down now. Get out of here. What's that, Brad?
That dude invaded with 8 motes on her.
8 motes. We're trying to, Drifter. We're trying to. Look at all this heavy.
bolts. Ice the block. Opposing team summons primeval. If they kill it, they win this.
We hear you, Drifter. We hear you. I've got 7.
Small blocker outbound. Portals up.
Small blocker.
Not out of this yet.
We need a lot of blockers. All right, I got a lot of ammo there.
Envoy's dead. Kill the primeval.
Calm down, Primeval. Woo, and the witches are way over there? Get out of here, witch. Now, I do have that on where, you know, when I'm at a greater distance, it weakens targets. Go, Necrochasm, go. Ah, he got me. No, it was the witch. I'm okay with that as long as he didn't get me. Thank you, Speakeasy Bob. Aw, man. I shouldn't have been goofing off. I should have been serious. I should have been serious. Cheerios, I just hate it because you could have been in here with us kicking up the dirt. You could have been kicking up the dirt, taking them down. I know how valuable a player you are, Cheerios, and your knowledge base was exceptional. All right. Wow, I did so awful. 13 combatants and 7. Like, okay, what am I doing here? I got to get busy with it. Oh, did I even... Yeah, I gave out. You know, I'm crazy town this morning. All right, we're going to go into another one because I'm trying to get that weapon. And then I've got to play with this. But I'm liking kind of what I read on one of these. Fires full auto with rapid. What's this? Sword logic. Final blows with this weapon grant bonus damage. The strength and duration of the bonus increases when more powerful targets are defeated. Final blows grant increased mobility. This one had reload, which I really like. I'm going to pick one of these out and maybe send one to another character. Because I do like the Cursed Thrall. You know, Necrochasm has the Cursed Thrall. Precision final blows with this weapon trigger a Cursed Thrall explosion. Final blows with Cursed Thrall explosions refill the magazine. So, but now the essence of the Oversoul collected... how do I get those? How do I get those, Brad?
That's from the raid challenges, like doing all one character or whatever.
Man, I'm going to have to go back in and just work on that to get this completed. Now, Big had his Catalyst already completed. So he definitely was busy on that. I've got to get busy on it. Because I like this weapon. I mean, I like it a lot. Cabal on the field. D-Mark, not on competition. I just, you know, I have to go to sleep, buddy. I have to go to sleep. We got it the next day.
Let's hunt some hostiles, brother. Bring their moats to the bank.
We did it twice yesterday. It feels like we did it about 4 times, but we did it twice. No, I didn't pick that up. I want a near pickup. I don't want to have to step on them. I just want to be near. And I want to be able to make the deposit without having to physically do the animation. I want to just run by the vault and get it. I feel like, too, I need to get back on my Warlock and Hunter some.
Watch it. You're shedding moats. Kill the blockers.
We hear you, Drifter. Stop screaming at me. I'm in a fragile state.
Small blocker to the
Look, I like a small blocker. The small blockers can shield the big guys.
moat straining. The blockers must die, brother. Watch your back. Invader incoming. Guardian down.
Where's that invader? I see him. I see him with a dirty, nasty... Get him, Tectonic. He's on you, buddy.
Get him. Guardian down. Hostiles incoming at the cavern. Invaders out. You'll get them next time. Medium blocker heading over.
Medium blocker.
Opposing team's got a prime evil. Once it dies, they win. Portal's prime. Go make a mess.
I got 15. Oh man, we are behind.
Portal is primed. Lock and load. Your allies invading.
Go get them, ally. Go get them. All right, I see a high value target.
High value target is down. Almost there. Fill the bank to summon a prime evil. It's not over. Kill that prime evil.
Woo, it's not over.
They took out two opponents. Now. Envoy's dead.
Envoy's dead. Give him a dirt bath.
Invader inbound.
The invader's coming from the right of spawning in.
Allies headed to the other side.
Oh, killed by the architects, but he got credit for it? That's not right. That's not right.
Allies down. Pulling them back.
She pummeled me. She's a pummeler. Get out of here, Miss Pummel. Those little blockers, you see what I mean, Guardians? The little blockers. They're monsters.
Team's about to win this. Get moving. Round's done. Opponents
Aw.
defeated their prime evil.
Necrochasm, I'm crazy about you, but, maybe I need something with a quicker. I do really like Osteostriga, but this is about Necrochasm. Let me go in with the Fang of Ur-Oot. And then I'm going
go
to...
help out some friends for a bit. I'll see you around.
Oh, thank you, Brad. Thank you, buddy. All right, now let's go to space. We've got room for one. Room for one. Let's see if we can get a fourth. Get a fourth for some fun times. And remember, it's judgment-free zone, Guardians. We're just in here to have a good time. We're in here to have fun with it. Nothing super serious. Just take down the enemy and have a blast. Now, who else is here? Soupy's in something important. He's in Vox Obscura. I like Cactus, but he sometimes doesn't like to get into something where he's going to have to play for a while. And that's okay, because if you don't want to have to play for a while, just play, for what you can. So it's going to be the three of us. Just the three of us. And let's break it up with a Mayhem. Let's go into Mayhem just for the fun of it. All about supers. It's all about supers. Tectonic, I don't know if that one's craftable or not. You'd have to check your patterns in Catalyst. All right, I need to get an exotic on here. Just the two of us. Now, what do I need? What do I need? I normally like this. Double grenade. Let me get a proper color shader on this thing. Oh, if you can make it, you can add the Gambit memento. You have to make it, on Mars. You'd have to make it on Mars over at the Enclave. And this is where you could add a Gambit memento, a Vanguard memento, or the one for Trials of Osiris, I think, are the three. Or maybe it's Crucible. Wow, everybody looks good. Everybody looks real good. Speakeasy Bob is front and center. Take them down, Speakeasy Bob. And you have to, the ones you can make, you have to get them up to a really high level to activate those mementos. I think it's level 30 you have to get those up to.
If you lose here, I'll tell you what you did wrong. You didn't throw enough grenades.
Calm down, Shax. You're screaming at me.
I say this.
Woo, he showed me what for and how to. Ah! No little health orb was gonna stop that from taking me down. A strong start. 5 minutes remain. Where are they? Where are they? Woo, something burned me. I was voided. I turned to vapor. Vaporized. Hence the term. Vaporized. Oh, he got me from behind. That wasn't even close to me. That was not even close to me. I mean, I can still see it moving toward me, but yet I died. It has a force field all its own. Burn on that. Burn on that. Oh, golden gun. Someday, Guardians, I'm going to use golden gun. Someday. You know, I keep saying it. I've been saying it for several years. I'm going to come in here with golden gun. Got him. Bye! Punched him in the face. He did get his super off. Got him. Woo! Hunter Slayer. That's me. That's me. Hunter Slayer. Alright, I'm going in again. Whoa! We got it! We got it, Guardians! So good. So tasty when you win one.
It's no wonder gods fall before you.
Oh, let's give out some of these. Everybody's looking so fantastic. How did I do? I got 12. I'm okay with getting 12. Speakeasy Bob, 16. Way to go, buddy. Let's do one more of those. Let's do one more. Oh, Cheerios, how was it? How was the Equalizer 3? Cheerios went and saw the movie Equalizer 3 last night. Soupy went and saw The Last Voyage of the Demeter, and he said it was, good. He liked it. I love a good, smart, scary movie. I like a smart, scary movie. And I knew that the Equalizer 3 was out. And I hear it's, fairly good. What were your thoughts, Cheerios? All right, I've switched to Titan Water. Titan Water. Here we go now. Thank you to Tectonic for hanging out with me, and thank you to Speakeasy Bob for hanging out with me. I really like how this weapon fires. We're going to high ground. I want to use the high ground one and see how that works. I'm going to do that a little bit later because I'm going to go where there's some high ground, and that's the Altars of Sorrow. I want to use that version because it does give you an advantage at higher ground. So I'm excited by that. This is the Fang of Yut. But I want to switch back to... I want to switch back and do Necrochasm, because that's what the broadcast is all about, Necrochasm. Oh, it got me with Golden Gun. Ugh. Ugh. I should have got them. I mean, that was a full-on burner. Where are they? You know, I've got a good super and it's going to waste. Show yourself. Whoa, he envies my strength. I burn him a little bit. I got a few numbers.
Hold strong, and this battle is yours.
Got him. Got him. It was a lot of hammers, but I got him. Ooh. The reload on that, so good. Where are they? Where are they? Got him. Got him. He got me. I got him. I was throwing healing grenades. Heal me. Heal me.
You're almost there. Victory is all I ask. Good.
Oh, that was Speakeasy Bob.
You cherish these opportunities to show the crucible.
Dev, it was a good time, buddy. It was a really good time. I'm using Necrochasm today. I've been testing this Fang of Oot. And I'm using some of the, some of the armor sets that I've turned them into ornaments. I did keep the originals, but they didn't fall, high enough for me to really be crazy about them. But congratulations, Dev. Congratulations. I know. We've gone through it a couple of times now, and it's not. It is not. Oh, Tectonic, congratulations. Congratulations on that. Let's do another one of those. I'm having so much fun. Dev, come and join us, buddy. Finding a new match. Let's see if there's anybody that in the clan or anybody in chat that wants to come in. This is so much fun. Come in and hang out with us. Is Soupy out of it now? Let's invite him. Who else wants to go in? Cactus, do you want to go, buddy? Let's send Cactus an invite. Gonzo Guru, invite. Dev, I know. And the Warlock robes are phenomenal. Oh, Tectonic left? The Warlock robes are phenomenal, Dev. They really are. But I had a good time in it, Dev. What were your thoughts? Share your thoughts, Dev. What were your thoughts? You should come in and play some Mayhems with us. We're doing Mayhems and Gambits for fun. Cactus, it's good to see you, buddy. Cactus has been around for a very long time. Thank you, Cactus, for hanging out with us.
Can you hear me?
Cactus, how are you, buddy? It's so good to see you. We're live. We are live, Cactus. Thanks for joining me today. Cactus, we're doing Mayhem just for fun. Throw lots of grenades and hit those supers every chance you get. We've been talking about the new raid. The clan went through it a couple of times yesterday. Soupy Sandwich is hanging out with us. Soupy, Speakeasy Bob. Cactus is a long-term guardian. He's been pushing back the darkness for many years as a member of Coterie of Arms. And Cactus, thank you for joining us, buddy. Let's go into some Mayhem and have a little bit of fun. Now remember, this is not about win or lose. This is about throw your grenades, get those supers going, and have a blast inside PvP. We're not facing the darkness. We're facing other Guardians. Soupy, are you in chat? Can you hear us, buddy? Soupy looks phenomenal.
I can hear you.
This color shader actually really looks good. I want to tell you, Soupy, in case no one has recently, you are absolutely spectacular inside of any high-end difficulty. Guardians, the team simply would not have survived to the end of the new raid without the leadership, the expertise, the hard work, and the commanding presence of Soupy Sandwich. Truly, we are in the presence of greatness. And Soupy, if no one's told you that, you're fantastic, buddy. You are absolutely fantastic. Now, we're going into Mayhem. We're going into this for fun. Let's take a look at Cactus. I think Cactus has tolerated myself, Vol, and Havoc the longest that anyone's ever been able to tolerate us. He is, as I said earlier, a long-term member of Coterie of Arms. Cactus is using Monte Carlo, the Judgment of Kelgorath, and the Taipan 4FR. He's running the Actium War Rig. This reloads your auto rifles and your machine guns. This is an excellent exotic. Soupy, I was watching videos this morning on people's raid experience. And do you know that a lot of people used Leviathan's Breath and Tractor Cannon to take down Crota? And, that it never crossed my mind, Soupy, to use Leviathan's Breath. They also used a Divinity and got those precision hits, just wham, wham, wham. And, a Leviathan's Breath can get extremely fast on its draw time when you're getting the perfect shot in.
Yeah, Notams was talking about that last night, too, and I just thought it would be kind of slow.
I thought it would be too slow and that I would stand there for too long and be wiped out. But people had success with it. Now, I say success and fewer than like 1,000. I think 1,000 people made it in the first 24 hours. So it was limited success, where I think in the first 24 hours on Route of Nightmares, we had almost 13,000 people, Guardians, that had gone through. Not so with Crota. What do you think, Soupy? Big was on before, and we talked about the raid. I'd like to discuss it with you, Soupy. Soupy, I was on the team with Soupy, Coterie of Arms. Soupy, sum it up for us. Tell us the highlights and the lowlights for you going through it as a seasoned Guardian. Let us know the highlights and lowlights for you.
I thought it was a good raid. I mean, it was definitely underestimated by a lot of people. I did not like the lanterns like you talked about.
The lanterns,
kind of
do you think that will be, an area where a lot of teams will just say, forget it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I know in speaking with some other players and reading comments and social media, people thought they could LFG it and, get through it. And I think a lot of LFGs, many LFGs, they joined up thinking, this is not going to be bad. But then people that I spoke to, other Guardians, and reading other comments and social media, most of the LFGs they would break up, Yeah. Even when Guardians started, sharing information, a lot of the LFGs just didn't make it. Super, do you think maybe the mechanics were just difficult, especially if someone did not have a mic?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You definitely have to be able to communicate with the mics and tell people when to take the chalice and when to enlighten. And then obviously you can't see anything.
It became really difficult. We had a clanmate join And we definitely would have wanted to play with him, right? We would have wanted it, but he did not have a mic, and so the team just couldn't. We couldn't do anything with that.
Right.
And I had to give him the boot. I wore the boot crown yesterday and day before. You know, not that I did it, you know, happily. But, you know, if you come into one of those raids and it's new and people don't know the mechanics, you know, you're going to have one, Guardians. You're going to have a mic or some type of quick communication. And I can't type that fast. I cannot type that fast.
No, not at all. I can't either.
What was the funnest thing for you, Soupy? What did you have the most fun with?
I like the boss fight. The boss fight's pretty fun, but I would have to say that probably the most rewarding was when we finally got past the lanterns and we finished the raid. That was the most fun for me, seeing everybody get Necrochasm. And
Getting
finally
it
our
done
struggles
was the most
came to an end.
because it was challenging. Come on, I know that people made it, and you know, basically, what, 5 hours? The Team Elysium did it 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
And good for them, right? Oh, he got me. Darn it. I couldn't move fast enough. I focused too much on punching that guy in the face. Shout out to anybody who really can do that quickly. You know, you just have to have a lot of communication skills. And you have to really be able to get those communications out to other Guardians, because man, oh man. You know, I couldn't escape that. My full solar super would not allow me to escape that snowstorm. That ain't right. You know, my super should have a little bit of power. Against a snowstorm. Yes, 3 in a row. Bye. Bye. Enjoy your trip. It's gonna be hot over there. My grenade helped me not in the least. Not in the least. Now, Soupy, you had finished, you had really finished Crota ND1, hadn't you, right?
No, I never played that raid before.
Oh, that was the first time for you?
I never did any of the D1 raids.
Alright, got him, Guardians. Got him good. Oh, they're pushing for victory? Get out of here, you rotten bunch. Oh, we're defeated. Smell defeat. I'm getting a lot of those robust offerings. Guardians, if you joined late, we've been talking about the raid, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. The fact that very few teams completed the raid. Very few teams. But we actually took 2 new people through. We took 2 new people through yesterday, didn't we, Soupy?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so we had a good time taking people through, and you know, because, well, look, it's greed on my part. I want that emblem and banner, the emblem banner for carries, you know, Sherpa. They don't call them carries, they call them Sherpa. And often it's not a carry. That's a misnomer because, you know, somebody that's never gone through the raid can be phenomenal. They can be phenomenal. So it's not a carry. It's just a Sherpa because you're, you know, kind of explaining some of the details that a video often will miss. The nuances. Word of the day, nuances. A video can often miss the nuances. Nick, how are you, buddy? Nick went through us yesterday, right, Nick? Isn't this Notams? You know, I get confused on all the names because it is a lot of names. We have people in chat with names and then in game with a different name. But Notams went through the raid with us. I do believe, right, Soupy?
Mm-hmm. Yep, he was there.
We took Notams, and then who else went through with us? Lay Giraffe. Giraffe went through with us last night. So we got 2 through last night. Now, we need what, Soupy? About 10 or 15 more to get that emblem banner when it becomes available?
Yeah, I believe it's 10.
10. So we need 8 more. We've got to have 8 more carries or Sherpas. Read.
How long did it take you?
Oh, Cactus. Like half my life is gone. We worked and worked during the competition, which was 48 hours. And Cactus, as you know, you and I both being senior citizens, we get a discount on coffee wherever we go. There just comes a point where dinner calls or sleep calls, and you know, I get tired, and it's like, okay, I want to go to bed, and I'm kind of done because this raid's going to be there tomorrow, the day after, and probably for several years after. But I think we worked just on the first encounter. I think we worked on it, Soupy, for what, 8 hours?
Yeah, it was a while.
Yeah, I can't handle that. You know, that's just too long for me.
Well, it was too long for any of us. I mean, Soupy's a young man, but it's just, it's a long time.
Well, I'm no spring chicken anymore, but I'm not dirt old yet.
Well, I'm 73, so.
Well, that's great. I hope to see that age, honestly.
Cactus Soupy is a firefighter in real life. He's a guardian in real
good.
life. He saves people. Even those, you know, that might have got into a situation voluntarily, Soupy's there to pull them out.
And there's a lot of people like that, so.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of people that do that.
Those little things ate me alive. I just, you know, I need to like slow that down and look at them. I know they're monsters. Oh, you think you're something, Mr. Hunter. I should put a rocket launcher on and take care of you.
You know, Ransom, I've never even figured out this new PlayStation 5 yet.
Cactus, I don't try to figure it out. I just hope that it turns on and turns off and loads my character. That's the 3 things I need from the PlayStation 5.
Well, you got
because
help,
it's
you know.
it's so different. The user interface is just very different, isn't it, Cactus?
To me, it is. Did they make? You remember the little camera, the mic that we had that set on the television set that we could talk back and forth?
Yes, they have the camera, but the mic is built into your controller.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like that.
I don't like it either because it sounds hollow and very tinny. But
Yeah, you know, we got
the
used to those
camera,
others.
the camera, Cactus, I bought it. It's not. It doesn't function good like the other one did.
Well, I hate that. So.
I would not spend the money on it. I would just get one of the cameras from a different manufacturer. There's some good ones that you can buy on Amazon.
Well, you know, before our TV stickers is what we heard through, so.
Yes. Wow. Oh, he got me from behind. Ugh. This is not one of my favorite mounts, Guardians. This was released as a Trials of Osiris mount. Oh man, I thought he was one of us, and he was one of them.
There's a couple people on the other side's got Necrochasm.
Okay, it was a swap. We swapped fire. They're still burning. Burn.
3 minutes. You're winning.
But yeah, I wished it was as good as it used to be, Cactus. It's just not.
You'd think they would have improved it, but
Whoa, how long did those little monsters live? Oh my gosh, I was double whammied by 2 aggressive, hateful titans. Get out of here, titans.
Get him, Ransom.
He didn't live to tell that tale. Now see, my super will be gone before I find these folks again. The restoration, 3 seconds. Is it enough? No, I want 10 seconds.
Go back to the old Lorelei days.
I loved Lorelei Splendor Helm. I used it for so long. They're burning, but not enough. They're burning for me. Oh, that Titan kept shoving at me. Leave me alone.
Good. Show your enemy what it's like. 1 minute.
Did I take off my... I did take it off. No wonder I'm struggles here.
I'm sorry. There is no Red Rix's claymore for losing matches. But perhaps there should be. Arcite, grab a pen and paper.
Nick, I'm so glad, buddy. I'm so glad. We had a good time with you, Nick. You were a fantastic teammate. You did everything that Soupy commanded and demanded. Everything Soupy shouted out, you did it. You did it. So good for you. That other team, shout out to them. Cyan had 25 opponents, but Talon had 5,645 points. But he was outclassed by Dead Wave, who had 6,235 points. That is substantial, especially with, only a 2 chain. Soupy had 5 in a row, and he had 6,175 points. I don't know how Dead Wave got points that high with only 2 chained and 17 opponents defeated. They must have all been headshots. All must have been headshots. Dom wants to join. Let's see if I can get us to space and let Dom join up with us. But Cactus, are you going to start broadcasting? Are you going to start broadcasting?
no.
No. Why not, Cactus? I think you'd be an asset to the streamer community.
Well, I just don't care much about it, so.
You and Nancy would be a dynamic duo. Let's see
She'd
if I
probably
can.
be better than me.
Well, as a team, you combine your powers. We all know, as being comic book reader myself, that when a duo gets together and they combine their powers, it's way better. Let's invite Dom. Dom wants to go in. Come on in, Dom. We're going to need your expertise. Anubu, how are you, buddy? I saw you online, and I think I saw you online. I may have even sent you an invite to do the raids with us. I am working on just having fun with Necrochasm. Don't have the catalyst filled out, and Soupy says I need to go back, or Brad said I needed to go back in. We got to go back in the raid and get that completed. I'm also going to be playing a little bit later with the Fang of Ir-Oot. She's a vicious monster inside the raid, the new revised raid that released on Friday. She's a vicious monster. I think a lot of teams will go down with her. What are your thoughts, Soupy?
It's definitely a tough encounter, especially if you
Like it? No.
have to do 4 or 5
There's no-
witches to start
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah. And I don't even remember what we were using to take her down. I think I ended up using, let's see, I would still have it on me. I used Storm Chaser.
Yeah,
And
some
I
of us were using
used-
machine guns and rockets.
I used the Pyrogale gauntlets and just tried to, get her with that. It was tough. She was really tough. Or, I could have even used Sentinel here because I wanted the team to have that overshield. I know I used that in a lot of sections of the raid. But I really used a lot of healing grenades. I tried to throw those down on the team when we were, damaging Crota. Because his damage output was so intense. Just so intense. I'm going to be talking about this raid 5 years from now because it was... It took every skill we've learned as Guardians working our way to protect the last city. And it pulled on them, didn't it, Soupy, to get you to try to, beat that thing.
Oh, absolutely.
And I guess there were just a lot of folks in there that, really had brushed up on their skill set. Dom actually went in to try to open it with us, and Dom was pulled away. Dom, what were your thoughts about the lighting of the lanterns and the swinging lanterns back and forth? You went in to try to conquer the thrall. What were your thoughts, Dom?
It was challenging, but we were trying our hardest, and that's all that matters.
Dom, we eventually got it. We went through it, several times this weekend, so we did eventually get it. Thank goodness. You'll have to go back in and get the weapons because I'm using the weapon right now, Necrochasm, and I'm going to use the scout rifle a little bit later. But
look at my
man,
conditional.
what's that,
Look at my
Dom?
conditional. Look at my conditional finality. And look at the kill tracker.
Conditional finality.
Yeah,
And look at the
mine.
kill tracker. All right, let's take a look at Dom's conditional finality. Wow, he's hit 1,001 kills with conditional finality, and probably the bulk of those are going to be in PvP, I have no doubt. Dom's a PvPer, and one day when he finally reaches 10 years of age, he'll be a professional. Right now, he's a young Guardian working his way up the ladder. Datey, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Anubu, we did not get the challenge completed. I think we completed the raid maybe 4 times this weekend. I know at least 3, but possibly 4 times we completed it. We did not get the challenge completed. I'm okay with that because as Datey, I know, can attest, I saw Datey's team in there. It was a challenge, wasn't it, Datey? It was a challenge. we beat on the boss in the the challenge mode. We beat and beat and beat on him, and guess what? He beat back, and his club was way bigger than mine. I was this and he was this, and he got us. But come Sunday morning, we went back and said, "Not today, Crota. Not today. You are going to face judgment, and it will not be kind to you."
My first game on.
I almost had him. Almost had him. Oh, Anubu, it took you guys 19 hours for both runs.
My first game on.
Anubu, I just can't do that anymore. I can't. I don't know that I ever would have done 19 hours. That's just such devotion. I know I did at one point. Well, I probably invited Datey several times too, because we had people that had to leave, and so we needed fill-ins. And I was desperate to try to get some fill-ins for the team so that we could get through there, and it just didn't always work out because I know you guys had obligations of your own. Datey, I know they couldn't stay alive. I struggled to stay alive. And it was usually a blasted thrall that would sneak up behind me and explode. Woo! I burned him and he burned me.
Only 5 minutes left.
5 minutes? We just got here. We just got here. They got you, Speakeasy Bob. Watch out, buddy. Whoa! 4 in a row. 4 in a row. Burn them. Burn them where they stand. Oh my gosh. Health grenades? Health grenades. They are a Titan's best friend.
I see Nova Bombs everywhere. No!
Oh, I couldn't go super fast enough. I know, I knew better. Why did I do that? It's just who I am, Guardians. It's just who I am.
I'm feeling so bad.
Those are monsters. They're little monsters that come at you. Look at them. Ugh, you know they've got fangs.
3 minutes.
Ugh. Outpunched by a little hunter. He only weighed 90 pounds. I'll go back for him. He was hitting so hard. He was angry. He was angry. Woo! Ah, Hunter with his blasted lasso and whip. Get out of here, Hunter. Oh, you didn't get the emblem, Datey? I wondered about it. I wondered, because I watched you, you know, I would tune in and check you out. And I was wondering why you didn't have that. Go, Dom, go. Couldn't get my shield down fast enough, but it wouldn't have mattered. Victory. Victory. Anubu says it took a mental toll. I love the challenge endurance of it. I hear you, Anubu. I hear you. Datey did 5 challenge clears, just not even. He didn't even get the emblem. Anubu says they're tracking the issue, so hopefully you'll get it soon. Thank you, Tectonic. Thank you, buddy. Oh, who's this? A sad, fat dragon? Your fire is strong within you, sad, fat dragon. Burn them up, buddy. Burn them up. Thank you, Tectonic. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for commenting on my videos, too. I always appreciate seeing a comment from you. We're going to take Tectonic through that raid very soon. Very soon. All right, let's do another mayhem. Let's look at Cactus again. He's running Monte Carlo. The Monte Carlo, have you filled out the Catalyst, Cactus?
Yeah, I just got it yesterday.
What are your thoughts about it?
It's pretty good. I mean, took a long time to get the catalyst.
Yeah. And then I think, if I remember correctly, you have to hit the, long press, switches between your melee and the bayonet. Landing a bayonet melee hit grants melee energy at 5 stacks of the Markov chain. I did play with this. When I got the catalyst to drop, I filled it out and immediately, went out and played with it. It's in the vault. I put it back in the vault, but I know there are a lot of people that really like it. But I'm going to say this right up front, and I'm going to be direct about it. I don't like weapons where I have to mash buttons to get them to activate. I just want it to do its thing. I want it to do its thing and activate. Now, this Necrochasm, I don't have to do a thing. It's just that good right out of the box. Somebody built this right, and obviously the Hive built this. It's filled with voodoo magic. I'm sure a bunch of witches stood in a circle, gathered hands, and, threw rotten ingredients into a pot, and they pulled this out 4 days later. And I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan. I don't have to hit buttons. I don't have to do a thing. I just point and pull the trigger, and it takes everything down if you can hold it on them long enough. And it will give you a cursed thrall explosion. You hear me call them popcorn in game for a reason, because they're going to pop and explode, and you're not going to get better in a beverage. You're just going to be taken out. You're going to be given a to-go box with a nail in the lid DED. So this gives it right back to them. The same with this scout rifle. These scout rifles come with Cursed Thrall. Now, you have to Curse Thrall after defeating a target with a melee attack. Final blows with this weapon cause targets to explode for a short duration. This is not Necrochasm level, but still, it's good. It's good. Anubu, me too. I've now moved it up to 142 kills, and I'm loving it. Like, when we took this out after the raid, I think everybody was thrilled with how good it is. But Anubu, answer me this. Do you think they will leave it as good as it is right now? I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping. I want it left alone. But what would they do? Bring it down to 600 rounds per minute? I don't know. I really am loving the weapon right now, though. I think, Soupy, what are your thoughts on Necrochasm?
As good as it is right now, especially in PvP, it's going to get nerfed into the ground.
Yeah. Anubu, mine too, buddy. It's my new favorite. I'm just loving it. My second favorite, actually, is this Rufus Fury. You know, this is a bespoke Rufus Fury, meaning I did make this one. And it will hold up to 120 bullets in the magazine. Why did we get this? We're being punished. You know, here we are again on this big map. Finally, those hunters, when they're going crazy like that, it's hard to even keep up with them. Now, for the first time ever, and I did earn this appreciation yesterday, I have started liking these health grenades. And I've never really liked them before. I'm just going to say it out loud. I never felt like they were that great because they don't last long enough. Sunshot, big shout out to Sunshot. If you haven't used it recently, the buff was phenomenal on hand cannons. Just so worth it, Guardian. So worth it. Get out of here. You don't run through a Titan shield, Mr. Hunter.
5 minutes left.
5 minutes? We just got here. Woo! 5 in a row? Yes, please. More of that. Oh, that that tether. It spins me right round, baby, right round. And that's exactly what it did. It twisted me, turned me, and got me disoriented. And that gave the enemy time to do away with me. Get out of here, enemies. Thank you, Necrochasm. Thank you. But this gun, Anubu, I don't know, buddy, if it's going to stay. I want it to. Don't mess with mine. This is a gun I love. Like, Anubu, when I got this, okay, and I used it, I was overjoyed. I could not believe that they gave us a gun this good. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe what my hands were feeling. It's that good, and it's just not like Bungie to give us something that we're all thrilled with. Did you see that little hunter? What's that, Cactus?
That gun, that Necro, did you get it in the raid, or?
Yeah, it's from the raid, Cactus. It is smooth and creamy deliciousness. I just can't get over it. I mean, everybody that I've talked to that has it, you know, everybody's thrilled with it. Oh, so much better than the one in Destiny 1? Yes. Look at the control. Look at that. Look at that. I just, you know, I'm stunned that we got something this good. he burned me. I got your friends. Boom, I got your friends. Oh, there's a hated little apparatus in the game, a tether. All right, it's calm down, a brief reprieve. Additional word of the day, reprieve. Where'd they all go? I've got a super and there's no one around. Hello? Hello? No! Caught in a trap. I can't even throw a healing nade. That hurt. A shot through my heart. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. They've wrote songs about it already. I'm not going to go for that heavy. I would need a grenade launcher if I was going to do that. You can't get close enough to them with a sword right now. I guess you could go stealth mode.
Seconds remain.
30 seconds? No, Shax, no. Extend the time. We're having too much fun. We're setting him on fire, Shax. One little fire at a time. Now, I did use that to stun lock Crota, and it worked. It did stun lock Crota, and I was glad about that. All right, let's go to the tower because I know, don't lose anything. Don't lose anything. You need every resource you can get. Newt, I saw you on, buddy. I saw you on. Newt, I think you completed. Didn't your group complete challenge mode? We finished it Sunday. We did finish it Sunday. Let's run to the tower, pick up bounties, and we're going to go back in because Mayhem, that's where the action is at today. We're coming down from a very difficult raid weekend. We're utilizing the weapons. And Newt, what did you get? Is Newt on? I will take a look at Newt. I want to give Newt a big shout out. He graduated from college in the spring. And Newt is in the real world. He's also, right now, Newt's in the game, and he's running Necrochasm, the Yakello Sniper Rifle, and the Apex Predator. He's rocking the Warlock robes, which, Newt, I love them. You only did the contest mode. You had to work family events. Man, you look good, Newt. This is a good combo. Yeah, I saw you online. I was watching you, Newt. I watched a lot of people in my friends list. I got 3 pieces of the armor. Now, I kept the armor, right? The real deal. This is my real piece, but I'm turning it into ornaments because it did not drop. Like, this dropped at a 60. The gauntlets dropped at a 61. And I think the chest piece dropped at a 60. And it's like, come on. Let that stuff drop higher. Soupy, how did yours drop?
I think it was right about that. It was like 60.
Yeah, the highest drop that I got, and I did get a couple of pieces of some of this stuff, was a 61. Tectonic, you need to do Crota's End next weekend. Yeah, you now remember Tectonic, you got to have a couple of hours because it will take a couple of hours to get through it. Until we get really proficient on that first section of the lanterns that are swinging. I mean, it reminded me like of a 1950 Hammer horror film, you know, where the pendulum comes down and it's going to slowly, you know, slice you. These just poke you, punch you, and definitely could kill you. But I had a good time when we got through that. I felt like I can breathe. We got through it, and now nothing else is going to be quite as rotten as that section. And I really mean that, because even Crota, as rough as he was when we finished him on Sunday, I felt like it wasn't as rotten as doing those lanterns. And I know a lot of groups probably don't feel that way at all, and that's okay. It's okay to feel that way, because that maybe they ran through there and absolutely just had a great time. Newt, thank you for joining, buddy. I think Anubu joined us. And I like to call Anubu Anubis. I like to call him Anubis because I love the whole, you know, the whole Egyptian gods. And there's a ship that I want so bad from season 17 of Trials of Osiris. Anubu is also running Necrochasm, Itinerative Loop, the Fusion Rifle, and the Song of Ur-Ut. Let's take a look at this. I don't know if anybody on our team's got this. Ooh, it's mean and nasty looking. It is mean and nasty. And he got Reload, which is a big one for me. I really like Reload. Somebody had to leave, or they're swapping characters. It looks like Cactus headed out. Cactus, thank you for playing, buddy. Now, is there anything else I need to delete here to make way? You know, luckily they have fixed a lot of this stuff where you're not going to lose anything. And I know there were people that use this Eremite. I can't use something that has a charge time of 960. I mean, I did use Sleeper Simulant, but the ammo economy is just not good. Oh, here's one. This is Willbreaker's Resolve. This is another chest armor piece at 60. I won't be able to keep that. I won't be able to keep it because it's just not high enough. Not when I have Artifice armor from Ghost of the Deep. All right, let me go over and see Shaxy. Shax, what have you got for me, buddy? Hit me with wonderful. Oh man, I'm getting close to collecting the gun from Shax. I do have it from Savala. So that's good news. That is good news. All right, if everybody's ready, we're going to go back in. And if you don't have Hawthorne's bounty and you're in the clan, she does have a clan bounty. Let me pick these up from Gunsmith. Hello, Gunsmith. How you doing? Oh, and look at this, an Ascendant Alloy. Yeah, give it to me. Give me lots of them. I want hundreds of them. I'm going to need thousands as this game progresses. I'm always broke. I'm broke and don't have enough resources. I run out of glimmers, my number one thing. I'm stockpiling legendary shards. I have built my Bright Dust back up to 23,000. I only buy what I really love. I don't normally buy sparrows, and I don't normally buy the ships. Every once in a while, I'll have a moment of weakness, and I will buy a ship. All right, we're gonna go back through Mayhem because I'm having a good time with you guys. I hope everyone on the fire team is throwing grenades and hitting those supers, because that's what this is about. It's Mayhem. Don't hold on to your super. I mean, throw it. Hit it. Oh, Nude, I don't want to do a raid right now. I'm done with the raiding deal. Although we're going to take in some more folks out of the clan as the weeks progress, because I want my 10 Sherpas. All right, if everybody's ready, we're going back into Mayhem. This is 6v6. It's player versus player. It's from your Crucible playlist. It's here for a limited time. It comes, weekly. Every now and then. It's here for a week. Every now and then. Don't miss out on this. It's a time to use your supers and just relax with the madness of Mayhem. Yeah, Newt, no way for me, buddy. I'm done with it for now. Although, maybe later this evening I would go back in. Brandon Beaver, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Oh, Brandon, thank you so much. Anubu, no, and Havoc, our clan founder, spoke to me about it a couple of days ago and said we got to get in there. How is it, Anubu? How is it? Oh, thank you, Tectonic. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, you'll have to remind me because we did talk about taking you through. We know you want to go. We just didn't know if you could, have the time to do, because it takes a while, because it's new to all of us as well. Anubu, I would love it, buddy. I would love it. Yes. Now, we can get through some of the raids, in 48, I think, to like 55 minutes. We've done some of them that we're real familiar with. But look, we're still going to trip and fall into a hole in the Crota's, the opening act. Act 1 of Crota. We're going to trip and fall, be hit by a lantern that's swinging our way. Havoc probably did a really good job. He used Strand, and he would strand really quickly through those long pathways. We did find the hidden chest in the first encounter. And then I think Brad and Soupy opened up all the puzzles for us to get the red boxes. Oh, Anubu, yeah, I need to get in there. Now, Anubu, you know that in those really difficult ones, I'm not the best. I confess it out loud often. I will not be one of those, 2.3 KD players and that stuff. And that's really, I try to have a good time. I'd like to have, a much higher KD, but I'm okay being, a below average player.
Oh, never mind. I'll do it myself.
I'm okay being a below average player. It doesn't hurt my feelings one bit. But ultimately, with the game, this is how I look at it. I want to have a good time. I want to have a good time. Please let me get my super. That hunter got his super before I got mine. I'm coming for you, Mr. Hunter. Now, I throw that grenade like it's going to do something. Throw it at your feet, Ransom. Throw it at your feet. I got to get my grips here. I gotta get my grip. I normally go void here and put a bubble in the tunnel. Yes! Yes, please. I feel like I got more than that. I feel like I got more than that. Woo! What pulled me forward? Yes, 2 for 1. Show them what the light can do, Guardians. Ah, you know, you can shoot those little grenades out of the air. It's difficult, but it's possible. Ooh, it got quiet. That's scary. That's very scary. Ooh, when Mayhem gets quiet, something's about to happen. Every super in the game's gonna go off. Last foray. Okay, sniper. I hand it to anybody who can snipe. You know, I don't begrudge anybody. I didn't even see him. I didn't even see him. I don't begrudge anybody who can snipe. In fact, I'm going to give you an applaud. Applaud for you. Woo-wee! I was trying to get... We're going back in. Blow for blow, but it gave us victory! Robust offerings. Yeah, I'll take those robust offerings. We got some work for Savathun. Eris Morn. We can't forget about Eris Morn. We got offerings to make. And I like the seasonal content. I like it, Guardians. I'm a fan. I am a big fan of seasonal content. I got 9. I was a little bit turned around. Speakeasy Bob took down 20. Anubu took down 20. Newt 13. Soupy 12. Ransom 9. Do better. It gives me goals in the game. It gives me goals. You know, I can climb. I can climb straight up. I have fallen to the bottom. Get up. You know, it's not how far you fall. It's how high you get up, Guardians. Now, we're going to go back in because Mayhem, we're toasting Mayhem. We're toasting an exceptional raid. We're paying tribute to weapons that everyone I've spoken to, everyone has liked this weapon. No one has said a bad word about it yet. Now, I'm sure I'll run into somebody. I'm sure I will. But right now, everyone I've spoken to in chat, in game, on social media, they like this weapon. And I'm adding my voice to the cheer. Yes, Necrochasm is everything that I hoped for and never dreamed I would get. This is the Christmas present that's just going to keep on giving. Necrochasm. Every day, 365. Yes, I'm loving it. Now, we're going back in. Shout out to Newt, Anubu, Soupy, and Speakeasy Bob for shining a light into a dark place, because I know you guys push back the darkness every single day that you step into the world of Destiny. Thank you to everyone at Bungie for designing this beautiful, beautiful world that we get to be a part of. You know, we get to walk into our character, step off the tower, and we become superheroes. We defend the citizens of the last city. We defend this solar system and our very way of life. And along the way, Guardians, we have made friends. The Cabal, friends, yes. The Awoken, friends. We're working. Mara Sav and her creepy bunch of witches. Yeah, come on over. We're having a party, Mara. Bring the girls. We'll chat about it. I'm sure they're all heavy smokers, so we'll have a place out on the balcony for you. I say that because they all sound rough. We've done patrols in the last city. Those girls sound like they smoke 2 packs a day. Woo, I'm running. I'm running. Two for one. My longest streak is 3. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're rocking. We're rocking the fire. As much as I love to throw a bubble down and just see everyone get irritated with it, give me some burning hammers. I tried to get back. I tried to. He came at me with an agenda. That hunter had an agenda, or that Titan. They're all dead. Come back. Wait, I have something for you. What got me? What got me? I should have been throwing a grenade. Oh, now I was 45 feet away. Since when does it have that range? When I use it, it never has that range. Whoa, he came in from behind me. I was trying to take your friends out. Leave me alone. Oh, I slid right into that. Was I born yesterday? I'm a 500-year-old Titan. Quicksilver Storm, okay, it used to be my favorite. It used to be my favorite. Not anymore. Man, oh man, I was trying to get her down before that thing hit me. Hit me.
You're defeated. Fight again.
Oh man. Man, that was good. That was a good one. We lost it, but we had fun getting there.
This is
Thunderquack, how are you?
perhaps try throwing more grenades.
Throw more grenades. Wow, shout out to this raging derp. You look good. You look good. This is you know, some raid armor right here. He looks good. I like this Siva look. I like it. How did I do on that? I felt like I had a fun time. Ah, I missed it. I missed it. All right, let's go in again. Let's go in again. Now, I think it's 1:38. Let's do this one, and then I think I should be having lunch. I think I should be having some lunchtime. But I'm having so much fun. You know, you forget about, oh, look at this. Now, you know, I still love getting, you know, all my bounties. I still like doing patrols. I'm an 1825. I want to be an 1830 by the end of the season, and I think I've got plenty of time. I think I've got plenty of time. 20 Essence of Oversoul since you get the quest. Thundercrack, what's good with you? What is good with you? Oh man, no wonder I wasn't getting that back fast enough. I gotta switch back to this. Get my Armatarium on there. Start getting those grenades faster. I need more grenades. When you get the quest, you'll need 20. So I've got 3, so, you know, I've got a long way to go. 17 more of them to go. Oh, look at Anubu. He's pulled out the big leagues. This is the competition emblem banner. Super rare in the game. Just so rare. Shout out to you, Anubu, for pushing back the darkness, buddy. When you wear this, you can go out and you will be admitted anywhere inside Destiny because that is a status symbol like you would not believe. Crota. He took down Crota and he did it in the competition mode. Shout out to you, Anubu. Shout out to you. So exceptional to see that. And look at Anubu. This Guardian is set up for war. There is I'm gonna try. There is no I'm gonna try. This is a Guardian who went in and said, I will make it. I will leave this battlefield victorious or no one will leave. And I am for you. A shout out to Anubu. You're spectacular. Valter, hello, hello. It's good to see you, Valter. I get excited for other Guardians who have success. And I'm so glad to, you know, see Anubu with this emblem banner and know that he got them. He got the hive. He showed them what the light could do. Him and his ghost went through and they said, we're not going to take it anymore. This solar system belongs to us for now and always. I don't care how many time gates the Vex have. I don't care how they went back into time and said, hey, these planets are ours. No. They belong to the last city, the citizens of the last city. The Neomunians, I don't know, you know, what are the Neomunians? Are they still alive down there somewhere? Possibly. They're part of a machine. Oh, Valter, Dead Messenger. Yeah, I really like Dead Messenger. I need to go back in there and get that. Anubu and I, we have played together several times before. He is part of the group where Q. You've seen Anubu, aren't you with Q's clan? And Q comes into chat often and hangs out. I've not played with Q in a while, but Q is another really phenomenal player. Phenomenal. Yeah, I thought you were Anubu. I saw you guys playing. I saw you guys playing. You got to watch out for Wither Horde, cause it'll get you silently, right? Wither Horde will get you silently. Got her. Got her. Get out of here with your old burning arc class. Way to go, fire team. Way to go. Oh, wow. I couldn't see where they were coming from. There was so much going on. That was a lot going on, Guardians. A lot going on.
Start. Fight on.
Woo! So many of them. So many. If I'd have been a little bit closer, I'd have gone super. I'd have gone super. Man, oh man. Where are they all coming from? There must be 100 of them on the other side. Ooh, ooh. Where are they? Get out of here with that old nasty Wither Horde. Who uses that? I'm going, I'm looking, I'm searching. Where are they?
Feel that in my bones.
I couldn't get a health well down fast enough. Finish them.
You're winning.
We're winning. We must finish them.
Sound tactics bring victory.
Woo wee!
How you ran through that like it was a game.
Man, oh man.
I bastard.
Twitch, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let's do another one. We're having too much fun. I can't turn it down. I just can't leave the fun. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. How did I do? I got 9, but I had a blast. I had Anubu got 26. Soupy got 24. Yes, guys. Lead the team to victory. Lead it to victory. Thunderquack, are you in my friends list? Are you in my friends list? We're going to go into another one. Send me a friend. Crimson. Crimson, I was watching you during the raid. Shout out to you, buddy. I know you guys got the day one. Shout out to you. Crimson, we're having a blast just going through Mayhem. We're deconstructing after a weekend of raids fighting Crota. And we're having a good time. We're having a good time. Crimson, what was the best for you in the new raid? What was the best part of it? What was the worst part? 2 questions. It's a 2-parter. In chat, Crimson's in chat, and he's a top-notch gamer. And Crimson, what was the best? What was the most rotten part? Give us your opinion, because we want to know. We really want to know. So few people finished it, Crimson. So few. We have been through it several times. Soupy led our team. Havoc, who's in chat, was with me. Speakeasy Bob, we've got to get him through there so he can get the banner. He's been through everything, completed the boss. He has Necrochasm, but he did not get to do the swinging lantern in the opening battlefield with the light the lantern, swinging lanterns. We got to get that done. So, Soupy, Vol, Havoc, Speakeasy Bob, and then we took Notams through, we took Giraffe through. So, we've got some Sherpas, hopefully, Crimson. We've got some Sherpas already under our belt. And I want the... Oh, man, I love this. Soupy, is this your first time through the multiplex?
Yep, this is the first one.
Woohoo! I actually really love this map. And Guardians, we got to get in here. We got to get this done. The Vex built this. We're just borrowing it. We're borrowing it. Someday we're going to meet the Vex that are the smart ones, the ones built for war. Quack Arrow, thank you so much for that. Oh, the Crota challenge. Man, he was tough. He was tough. He was healthy. But boy, we liked it. We did have a really good time. My favorite part probably, it's changing, but I did really like Crota. Golden Gun. Someday I'm going to come through here on Golden Gun. Someday. I think they wrote a song about it. Someday. But yeah. Oh, setup. It was a trap. But Crota, yes. Those witches, man, oh man. Got him. Got him. Get out of here. But I'm just going to say, for me, what I felt was like the most difficult was just getting all the timing down on that opening battlefield. Oh, Golden Gun got me from the side. Ooh. Shot through the heart. It was a good raid though, Crimson. I hope you had a fun time in there like we did. But now, having said that, was I ready for it to be over? No! Oh, man, I thought there was solid ground on the other side. Dwayne DeRousey, and you watched the baking video the other day. I had a good time, Crimson. You know, I ate 4 of those cookies, and they were big cookies. I should not have eaten all those. But I hope to make all the cookies, right? I hope to make all of them. Whoa, I gotta watch out because that is a big hole. I knew the hole was there, but it's a little bit tricky looking. But thank you, Crimson, for that on the cookie video. I did really have a good time on the cookie thing. You can't do anything with Golden Gun. Golden Gun is so good, I'm surprised that every hunter just doesn't run Golden Gun 24/7 when they're doing Mayhem. You know, it's that good. Where'd they all go? Where are you? Ooh! This one so far, my hammers aren't reaching. I'm using these healing nades. I'm using them. Did I get him? Did I get him? Oh, it got quiet again. The quiet before the storm. You know, everybody's gathering their supers. I'm looking for him to hit me from the front, and that guy gets me in the back. I'm following Speakeasy Bob. Pull him out, Speakeasy Bob.
Keep it up. Victory is yours. I bet they didn't expect that. Victory well executed.
Yes! Yes! Oh my God. I really love this map. You know, it is large, but I just really like this one. It feels so much better than that sunken pyramid thing that we go through. So much better. All right, now let's go into another one. I mean, I just feel like I need to get the weapon while we're all here. We're all here. We have a full house. We've got fantastic people in chat. And this is my favorite game. And Mayhem is just one of the most fun and relaxing parts of it. I did not stream doing the... Okay, I'm going to confess it. I did not stream doing the raid because, you know, I was focused. I was using my focus. My mouth was open. My eyes were bulged. I forgot to breathe part of the time. And, you know, we just, you know, it was, I was working. I was working my weapons, working my Titan. My thumb is just a tad sore today. And... if you're a gamer, you know what I mean. I had my 50-ounce mega drink at my side. I had some nuts in a bowl. And of course, we all know the secret to a good raid is sugar. You got to have some sugar setting, and that was cookies. But they're, cookies are gone. The cookies are gone. But yeah, I did make the chocolate chip cookies, Guardians. The video is on YouTube for the chocolate chip cookies. But I had a great time doing that. And thank you, Crimson, for watching that video. I've got to get the rest of the cookies baked prior to the season hitting, because I hope that we, that we do deliver cookies again this year. I always enjoy seeing Eva Levante. I've made her some cups of coffee. I think this season, when she comes back, if she asks me for a cup of coffee, I'm going to make her an old-fashioned stovetop percolator coffee. Strong, good, robust, dark coffee, and see if she likes that. Eva, we're going to find a cup of coffee that you're going to like. Okay, Newt, thank you, buddy. Shout out to Newt. Newt, how is the real world, the job? How's everything treating you, Newt? I think about you and often think, I hope Newt's doing good. When I see you online gaming, I'm glad that you still have time to game. And I'm glad you got through that raid. Golden gun. Golden, what do you do with it? You run. Oh, he was almost dead. I almost had him. You run from golden gun. I never even felt the burn. I was gone before I felt the burn. Oh, Soupy, I know you had to have thrown that. Best served cold. Best served cold. Oh man, I need 200% aim assist. That's what I need. 200% aim assist. Ah, get up, Titan. This hammer's got me weighted down. I punched him. He didn't feel it. Thank you, Anubu. Thank you. You avenged me. Felt good. Felt good. We gained the lead. Woo! Got 4 streak. I got 4. I'm on a roll. Now, if I could just repeat that. I think I need 7 for something. I need 7 for something. Go, Anubu. Oh, If I could have just gone super right before he hit.
Double down. 3 minutes. You're winning. Stay strong.
Ooh. We're winning. We've got to stay strong. Stay strong, Guardians. Oh, he got me from behind with a void shield? Get out of here, Mr. Titan.
One final push and victory is yours.
You know, I wished I had better mobility when I'm casting that hammer. Like, I feel like heat rises. I should be lightweight. That's what I'm thinking. I should be lightweight.
The victory well executed. Double down.
Oh, man. That was a good go. That was a really good go. Necrochasm. Yes. 100% yes. If you do not have Necrochasm, get in there. Get Necrochasm. When I come back from lunch, I'm going to play with Fang of Ear Oot. Anubu, I would love to go with you. Definitely. Oh, look at this. That guy, you're Vogue worthy, buddy. You are Vogue worthy. Warlock. I like that look. I like it a lot. All right, we're going to back out. I'm going to take us to the tower. Did I do enough to get the weapon? Did I do enough to get it? We're going to find out. Come on, back out. Back out. Did it keep the same team? Oh, man, I couldn't back out of this. I tried, I hit that button 50 times. I'm going to have to pull out before accommodations. Last one. Last one. Let's do it for the Traveler. We know from based on recent gameplay dialogue, the Traveler, he is screaming for help. Screaming for help. Oh man, I love this map. Dirty little Amaru has told us that the Traveler is screaming for aid, and we are that guardian. You are that guardian. I am that guardian. We will be going in come February, and we're coming for you, Witness. The Witness thinks he has us where he wants us. No. No, you don't, Witness. We've been practicing for 500 years in game. And we're going to continue to practice, and we're going to get the job done.
What's my favorite gun? Flaming hammers.
Flaming hammers.
To mayhem.
No, my favorite gun is Necrochasm. Oh, he got me from the side. I should have known. I should have known better. Woo! I got 5 in a row. 5 in a row. Show them what the light can do, Guardians. Show them what the light can do. Outpunched by my own kind. Oh, got me from behind? Do you think that's all right to sneak up on me and get me from behind? I don't think so. Woo! Let me grow this back before they come for me. Golden gun. I should have just ran. Run. That's what I should have done. Run. Who was that? Take your helmet off, sir, so I can see who you are. All right, the super is on me. I'm going for them. How many did I get? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't break my 5 streak, though. Couldn't get my shield up fast enough. Shield better. I need to shield better. That, you know, impenetrable shield, no. That is not an impenetrable shield. Golden gun will pop that thing like it's a thin piece of rice paper.
Keep it up. Victory is yours. I could not ask for a better
Yes. Yes, Guardians. All right, now I'm skipping that. We're going to get out of here and go to the tower. Visit Lord Shaxx in the tower. I'm 16 of 17. So we're headed out. We're headed out. And I think that will give me my second gun. And if you haven't used the seasonal NPC gun, the non-player character, if you haven't used it, the vendors, it's a good one. It is a really good gun. Now, we're going to go. I hope I did get us out of there. Yeah. All right, we're going to go to the tower, and I'm going to see if I can get that gun. I do want to just call out the fantastic players, Speakeasy Bob, Soupy, Anubu. Anubu, I'm going to try to eat my lunch and come back and hang out with you for that, because I would love to go through and try it, because I think it's part of Crucible Labs, and I have not been in there. I have not been in there. Anubu is talking about Crucible Labs. Oh, it is 6v6, so we'll have to pull a team together. Level advantage disabled. Heavy crates are individual. So I'm going to try to get back for that because that sounds like a lot of fun. All right, we're going to fly to the tower. I'm going to run over and see my dear friend Shaxy. Shax, I hope you got something good for me. I always like to loop the loop, do the circle for Crucible when Mayhem is in town because I love running it. I have a good time in there. Guardians, you saw that Necrochasm. It's a yes for me. Later, I used Fang of Ute just slightly. I'm really interested in this one. No, Higher Ground. I'm interested in this. Gain bonus damage when attacking targets from higher ground. Well, jump on a rock. Jump on some type of outcropping where you can stand. I know that makes you a target, right? If the masses are down here and you're up here, they all target you. Pew, pew, pew. But, maybe I can do it with a shoot-through shield, possibly. Or, stay crouched and hopefully be off the radar. But I am going to try this version. What was this? Range. And I always like, wow, that went, from 49 to 64. I like counterbalance stock. I've really gotten to where I like to use that on most of the weapons that I use. It just they feel better. But definitely Necrochasm, I'm a huge fan. But I will have to get back at some point in the next few days to get this catalyst completed. I do have to get in there. All right, let me clear out. Do I need to clear out anything here? I don't want to lose something. Resources are too hard to come by. I'm going to get rid of that. I have one of these in the vault, and it's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. Now, let's go see. Do I have an empty spot? No, let me put one of these in the vault. I don't want to delete any of them yet because I don't know what my favorite will be. And this does come from the raid. It comes from the raid. Let's put one away. All right, now. I should be able to pick up this hand cannon. Shax, we're friends. Okay, and we can remain friends. I got the hand cannon. I'll pick these up for later because I still, my goal is 18. I'm at 1825 and I want to be in 1830 by the end of the season. So that's my goal. And it does get, the points become more difficult to obtain, the millions of points you need for the next level. But iterative loop, they're okay. I looked at that in my mailbox and thought of it. But Malediction, I'm good with this. Vanguard's Vindication, Wild Card, Final Blows with this weapon have a chance to... This is the one I like it on because it's just really good. Explosive Payload, Harmony. I like Explosive Payload. Enlightened Action, dealing damage improves reload speed and handling. Or Discord, Final Blows with another weapon, grant this weapon. I don't want to have to rely because I might be using this for a while. I might be using it for a while. I don't think that's enough. The 94 to 100, 6 points. That's probably going to be a backup mag. It went from 8 to 11, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Flared magwell, fluted barrel. And I do feel like this hand cannon, it's got the looks. And we all know the better you look, the better you do. Oh, wow. Carbon blood? Yes. Yes, right there, 3 of my favorite colors. The red, the silver, the black. I love this look. I am Ransom Rider. Shout out to the entire team. And if you played with me today, thank you so much for playing with me. Anubu, I'm going to take a lunch break and I'll be back a little bit later. If I don't catch you, I hope you're still on, but I know you've got a timely thing you've got to get done. Oh, it's in labs. You have to leave in a few hours. You're going to a cookout. Enjoy the cookout. Real life, real life. Crimson, yeah, I'm, $5.99 probably again. I've been trying to delete a few every now and then. But yes, Crimson, I would love for you to join me for that and hang out. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game. I've had a blast with you guys today. And I'll be back a little bit later. Come and hang out with me. If you're watching this past the live stream, leave a comment down below. Your opinion matters. We Guardians got to stick together. We got to push back the darkness. I hope to see you very soon inside the gaming world. Bye. Bye. Thunderquack, absolutely. Yes. Bye. Bye.